last night we gave some awards out. We have some more deserving awardees to recognize right now, and Ken Haapala is going to help us with that from SEPP. Ken, thank you.
Greetings, carbon-based life forms. I'm glad you're exhaling carbon dioxide. Just think of how much the plants love you. Anyway, each year, SEPP gives an annual award to what we consider outstanding individual who maintains scientific integrity to the scientific method. That is, adheres to looking at all data available to see if a proposal, concept, idea, theory is correct or not. This year's two awardees were Stephen McIntyre and Ross McKittrick. Unfortunately, Stephen is not here, but I thank Ross very much for joining us. And unfortunately, the trophy didn't make it in one piece, and I don't want to come out here with 100 pieces of shard. So we already gave him the check for $5,000 for his great work in exposing the false man hockey stick, which was just incredibly idiotic that the UN would publish it, where they take two separate data sets, combine them together without any control period or standardization period to assure that they measure the same things at the same time. It's like one guy who has a cardiovascular condition giving his doctor the blood pressure record of his wife. I mean, it really does a lot of good. And the other awardee is Ross McKittrick, who was his colleague in exposing the man hockey stick, and who has done magnificent work on exposing other statistical idiocies. I don't know any other way to describe them. And the latest was the Allen and Tet paper, which I thought was incredibly impressive work. He did it the right way. He went to the publisher. The original paper showed that the errors that they did in their publication. And then from that, once the new work was published, I have not seen anybody using the Gauss-Markov theorem asserting probability that carbon dioxide is the cause of an extreme weather event. I see them referring to past work, but no new work since then. So he did an incredible job. Thank you, Ross. Do you want to say something?
Well, I would just say I know Steve is disappointed that he couldn't be here, and yeah, it would have been nice to see his talk, but it's been quite an adventure for the two of us, the work that we've done.
Thank you very much. Now for the negative award of the year, the annual SEPP April Fool's Award. This year we have a wonderful example of the great trophy. Lump of coal. This year's awardee by vote turns out to be the runner-up of last year's award, which was given to the Secretary General of the UN. The runner-up was the U.S. National Science Teaching Association. They deserve this award, a lump of coal, because the CO2 Coalition paid the required fees and put up a display at their annual conference showing the benefits of carbon dioxide, which is essential for all complex life on Earth. Without it, would be reduced to eating chemosynthesizing bacteria, such as those growing in the bottom of caves, deep bottom of caves. It takes a tremendous ego or arrogance to say that photosynthesis is not beneficial to human life. I can't think of what would be eating other than bacteria. So they definitely deserve the annual lump of coal. Thank you.